What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog.
Wait.
We didn't get any of this done yet. That's right, I'm coming to you from the future. You're gonna have to watch the vlog to see how we got this patio done, see how we got a lot of this stuff done on the deck, so make sure you hit subscribe. Stay tuned. All right, so we're starting here with some of this Techo-Bloc patio. We're going over top of the existing concrete. You can see it's in really nice shape, no cracks. It's been here for a long time, so we're confident building over that. So we're gonna have this upper patio. That is going to be the concrete overlay. Then we'll step down 6 inches. This is going to be the other patio. Fire pit's going right in the center, and we got a bunch of different products and everything. It's gonna be pretty wild, but can't wait to get finished with these because they're
freaking heavy.
So we just moved these into place. We have 2x4s underneath of them so we can put it on there. Our hands aren't gonna be in the way. We just pick up one end at a time, pull that 2x4 out. Glue's already under there, good to go. What you got going on there, buddy?
Cutting Soffit.
Hey, you said it different that time.
I don't really understand the difference.
Well, you were saying Soffit.
Soffit. Soffit.
Yeah, we say Soffit around here, not Soffit.
It's just Soffit.
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 Everybody let us know. How do you say it? Soffit or Soffit?
I think it's Soffit.
I don't know how you're going to distinguish that in your comment, but spell it out phonetically. But you're doing a good job here. Your aunt's little helper. Aunt's big helper.
Don't call me that.
So we're running on some of the PVC trim for all our fascias and rakes. We had to put these little trim L-bends to finish off our soffit, and we're just gonna wrap everything. When everything's said and done, the roofers will come on, put their drip edge metal on.
I can put the roof on, put the lid on. Yo, we got deck boards.
Deck boards are here.
I was just going for the last 2 days. Took a little, you know, family vacation down at the beach. But while I was gone 2 days, the guys, they got like so much done. I'm so impressed and happy. I mean, I got mixed feelings on it. Now I feel like I'm not needed at all because I got so much done. The last 2 days, these boys got so much freaking done. It's amazing. We got the Deckorators here. We're using the Deckorators Tundra and Sierra on this, which is one of my favorite combinations. It's a tiny bit more modern, so it's not gonna be a fit for every single project, but it's gonna work out great here. I think it's gonna look amazing with the light gray, dark gray border. We've got the black stone on the front, and then we've got the white trim. I think all together, it's gonna be a home run, so I'm excited to finish this up, cut in our borders, and then we start working on this bar, and this is where we're gonna introduce some of that Sierra color, and I think just all together, it's gonna look dynamite. And I should probably just get out of here, because I'm
See you, Sean.
probably just in the way. No, I'm staying. I'm here for another day, and then I'm back on vacation for 2 days. You're gonna be famous at school. Come introduce yourself. First name only for privacy's sake.
Hi, I'm Blake.
Love your haircut.
Thanks.
Is that for hockey season?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite hockey player?
Travis Konecny.
And what do you think about the deck? You like it? What's your favorite school subject?
Man,
What are you gonna be when you grow up?
I hope to be in the NHL.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, oh yeah. All right, what else you got? Closing words.
The deck is awesome.
High five, Blake. Are you gonna help us finish maybe?
Maybe.
I mean, you're gonna be in the NHL, so we could probably take a couple days off school.
Absolutely.
Maybe, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's not that important. Sounds good. We were able to get all of our furring strips in here, and we got our electric mostly roughed in. See, we got some recessed lights. We're gonna have a fan in the center. We wanted to fur this out so we can change the direction of the ceiling board. So instead of running against the joist this way, we fur it out, run it the opposite way, and now we can go horizontal. And the detail that we really want to achieve here is have the boards run horizontal against the roof, and then it looks like they just turn right down the wall and go all the way down. So it's gonna be a really nice clean look. Just go straight from wall to ceiling. And we're using that UFP edge. Thermally modified. This is actually a siding product, so it's not gonna matter if the stuff on the wall gets wet. It won't get too wet, but you know, you never know. Wanna be prepared. Gone over this a couple times in the past, but I think it's worth mentioning again because I still get a lot of comments on it. So what we're using for our base material here is a 3/4 clean stone. It's also known as ASTM 57 stone. It's a 3/4 clean stone, so that means that it doesn't have any fine material in it. So it's just these larger pieces. It's an angular stone, so it locks together really well. You definitely don't want a rounded stone for your base because it's not gonna have as much strength. Being that it's permeable, if any water happens to get through your polysand and through your pavers, it can permeate through the base and then just drain into your subgrade. It's a really nice option for that, and it's also a lot easier to compact over the densely graded base, which is 3/4 stone all the way down to fine. So this is much easier to compact with a regular small plate compactor, and you're not gonna have the issues of settling that you would have with densely graded base that isn't properly compacted. Oh, hey.
Very good speech bubble.
I was impressed by that. So we got a door coming out here. Typically, well, it's outswing. Oh, the door's going in so that you can come out from inside. So Tony's getting this all squared away here. Got some nice foam insulation on here. They had this on the rest of the house, so we're just matching that. We'll get this door in here. We're gonna have a nice flush exit out of the house onto the deck. And it looks like, Bill, we good on this? We can continue? We're done? Yes. We can go? We got our electric in here now, so we can also finish up with this decking, get that going. Do you want us to be right in your way or no?
No.
Okay. We'll work around you and we won't get in your way at all.
Wrapping the privacy wall here. Got the Sierra Deckorators 5.5 board. Going in.
Scooter, what are we doing here?
I need something.
What do you need?
You stole something of mine.
Was it this?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Screed pipes.
Screed pipes, baby.
Yep.
So we're getting our setting bed here. This is a concrete overlay. So we have the slab here. We just did a very thin layer of the 3/4 stone just to build it up. so we weren't using as much of the 3/8. And we got a really fun little detail here with the red stone. They were out of the gray, and they said, we don't know when it's coming back. So I said, it's just going underneath some paver, so it doesn't matter what the color is, but we got red 3/8 stone. So we're gonna get this all set, then we'll get to the pavers. We got a crazy design going in.
Oh boy.
Did you expect anything less?
Nope.
Oh yeah. Check out all that Techo-Bloc out there. Looks like a lot, doesn't it?
Like a lot.
Starting to get some of our pavers down here. You can see we have a 3-piece little pattern going on. We have 3 different sizes of Industria. We have this grade nickel. We have a different size Onyx black. That Onyx black is also going to be our border. And then we also have a larger Shale gray. So we added up how many pieces we had of each, and then we divided that so we can keep a consistent layout. And just a little bit of thinking. We don't want too many vertical seams. A few of them like this is fine, but for the most part, we want to keep kind of a subway pattern going with these grade nickel pieces. So a little bit of thinking as we go. Once we get this first line, we'll set up a string line, make sure we're going nice and straight. We are going to cut some of these grade nickel pieces in half so that we can keep that nice running bond. Running bond or subway?
I would say this would be subway.
Tony's working on the bar here. We're gonna be ready for some stone pretty soon here, but we just built this out. See, we built it out a little bit so the stone can tuck slightly behind there. We'll have a nice clean edge and just wrapped right around. And then the detail on the top, it's gonna be boards that come over and then fold down, and they'll land right where the field boards do, so they'll line up real nicely. Well, that's it for this vlog. You're gonna have to tune into the next one to see us finish up the patio, finish up this Deckorators deck. A lot of really cool details still to come. So make sure you hit subscribe, and until next time, this is Premier Outdoor Living.